Blog Talk Radio.
Good afternoon, America, and welcome once again to Business Credit Radio on blogtalkradio.com. Now, as everybody knows, we are the voice for credit and financial professionals worldwide. And to appreciate that, you have to know who some of our sponsors are.
This evening's show is partially brought to you by the Credit Management Association, a proud affiliate of the National Association of Credit Management that has helped business-to-business companies with their credit, collections, and financial decisions since 1883. Contact CMA at www.creditmanagementassociation.org for more details on how CMA can benefit you.
Hello, callers out there. Callers all over the world are listening to us today. Callers, we want you to do exactly that. Call in. We've got great speakers on our show, especially the one we have today. And what we need to do is get you to call in, ask some questions, make some comments. Just say hi. The phone number to reach us is 347-989-8342. You punch in the number sign in 1, and you'll come up on my studio. I'll bring you right on live and address you by your area code, and you can ask for whoever you want to speak to. Today's Business Credit Radio is indeed honored to welcome Ms. Cheryl Hammond, Educational Counselor for Credit Management Association, one of the largest affiliate offices of the National Association of Credit Management. Cheryl has worked for Credit Management Association since 1990 in sales and service and has been the educational counselor for CMA since 2006. She has a bachelor's degree in social studies and lives in California in the Monterey Bay area. She provides individual and group counseling for clients interested in participating in the professional certification program and ultimately in obtaining their designations, CBA, CBF, and CCE. The certification program is sponsored by the National Association of Credit Management. She works closely with the student to guide them through the certification process, reviewing the required courses to take for each designation and helping them complete their career roadmap required for the top 2 levels. Cheryl also presents a free webinar every other month to review the professional certification program, and it's called Destination Designation. The next webinar is scheduled for Wednesday, June 5th at 9 a.m., yeah? Pacific Standard Time. You can register for it by going to www.answers.com. Cheryl also monitors many of CMA's online courses and webinars which occur on a consistent basis throughout the year. Today's program is to be or not to be NACM certified. Good afternoon, Cheryl. Say hi to Eddie, one of our co-hosts, and Rick Balgobin, our other co-host.
Well, good afternoon, Phil, and hi, Eddie and Rick.
Hi, Cheryl. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
This is Rick out in Denver, Colorado. Thank you for taking your time out and joining our show.
Well, I appreciate you having me on your show.
Go ahead and start us off, Cheryl. Tell us about...
All right. Well, when you want to hire a professional, would you want them to be certified to do the job? Well, absolutely. As we know, there are accountants that have CPAs, association executives that have CAEs, business professionals have MBAs, and there are many professors and scientists that have PhDs. Well, in the business credit world, professionals can also receive professional designations that identify their level of knowledge and skill at the credit profession. And there are 3 designations, as Phil had mentioned in the introduction. So not only is participation in the professional certification program a mark of distinction throughout the profession, but it offers a wide range of important benefits. So these benefits are expanded knowledge of credit, which means you have up-to-date understanding of every aspect of credit management. There are career opportunities and advancement by having your designations. This shows you're motivated, accomplished, and current in your skills. It's also heightened professional recognition, amongst your peers. It shows your ability, experience, accomplishments, your leadership, and contributions to the credit and financial fields. And last but not least, of course, is the standards of excellence. And with the constant changes taking place in credit and banking and financial services, the role of the credit executive is redefined many times. So the certification program is a valuable way to master the professional education requirements. All right, so let's get into the designations. 3 professional designations enable credit professionals to demonstrate their commitment to excellence in the field. And NACM, National Association of Credit Management, is the only body which offers these nationally recognized professional designations. CBA is the first level. That's Credit Business Associate. CBF is the second tier, and that's Credit Business Fellow. And CCE, the top tier, is Certified Credit Executive. And we're going to go into detail here on each of those designations and the process needed to achieve them, what classes to take, etc. So, CBA, Credit Business Associate. It's an academic-based designation which signals the mastery of 3 business credit-related disciplines. So there are 3 classes that a student must take in order to achieve their CBA. They are Business Credit Principles, Basic Financial Accounting, and Financial Statement Analysis 1. Now, no minimum work experience is required in order to achieve the CBA. You can be a brand new person in the credit field and take these classes and sit for the exam and achieve your CBA. Or you can also be someone who's been in the credit field for many, many years and has just decided to take the classes, maybe because your work requires it now. Maybe it's part of the company's program for all of the credit personnel to achieve their professional certifications. So it doesn't matter what level of work experience you have, you can sit for your CBA once you take these classes.
Okay,
now,
sure. Let me jump in real quick. I got a question for you. Let's start from scratch here. Let's say I'm a young guy and I don't know nothing, right? I was working I was working as an accountant in the company. And all of a sudden, the boss comes up and says, the phone's ringing like crazy. Can you answer some calls and talk to some people? Next thing you know, I'm doing the job all the time, answering the calls, doing the job, not knowing what I'm doing, okay? And I realize this, and I wake up and I go, okay, I got to find me a place where I can get educated on this so I'm not going to embarrass myself and embarrass my company. I think maybe this CMA might be the place to go. And he calls you up, he gets Cheryl on the phone, he says, how do I do this? How does the whole process started? So is there an application that has to be done? Are there fees that have to be paid? Do they have to be a member? I mean, there's a whole bunch of questions right there. Sorry about that. But pick one of them and start me off. How do I become a CBA?
Well, the quick answers are yes, yes, and no. There is an application. We're going to get into this in more detail about the actual process. Before you apply to sit for any of